The red shoes. On a stormy night, in a small old hut whose wooden boards were worn and slightly apart, a little girl named Karen lived with her mother. The hut let in so much wind that every howl of the storm filled the inside of their home.
Oh no! The hut is going to flood! Ha! There, done. Let me put this here. Okay.
Karen sat anxiously beside her sick mother under the flickering light of a candle. Each of her mother's breaths sounded like a faint rasp coming from deep within her lungs.
Mommy, you're feeling better today, right? Has your fever gone down at all?
The few coins in her mother's hand were sadly all they had left.
Medicine. Karen, you must get medicine. Take this money and go to the town. Be careful, don't drop it.
But Mommy, outside, there is a storm outside.
You are strong, my big-hearted girl.
Even though her black wooden clogs hurt her feet, Karen managed to go outside.
For my mother.
Under the rain, she started running along the muddy road toward the market. The wind was so strong that Karen almost felt like she would be blown away.
Ah! My slipper!
When she reached the village square, it was completely empty, and all the shops were closed. Only the light of the pharmacist's shop was still on.
I'm so cold. So very cold.
Just then, she noticed a worn, old blanket lying on top of a trash bin in the village. As she went to pick up the blanket, she spotted a red box shining in the mud. The moonlight slipped through the clouds as if it were shining just for that box. Inside were the most beautiful and brightest red shoes she had ever seen.
I've never seen anything this shiny before. They're so beautiful.
In that moment, Karen forgot about the storm and the blanket. She even forgot about the medicine she needed to get for her sick mother. She quickly put on the red shoes right there.
So beautiful. So very beautiful. Huh. Now they are mine. They fit my feet perfectly. It's like someone left them just for me.
Full of joy, Karen ran home in her new shoes.
Mom, look what I found.
How lovely, Karen. They are very beautiful, but come and hug me. The house is so cold.
Karen hugged her mother, but her thoughts were still on her red shoes. Suddenly, her eyes met her mother's tired eyes. Her mother gave her a warm smile, just like in the old days. And with that smile, Karen was taken back to the brightest days of her childhood. Back then, little Karen lived far from the worn-out hut she now lived in a stone house filled with laughter and abundance.
Here is my beautiful princess. Look what I brought for you.
The pure white ballerina skirt her father had bought was even more beautiful than Karen had ever dreamed.
So beautiful. Thank you, Dad. This is the most beautiful thing I have ever had.
That smile was alive and sincere, the complete opposite of the tired and painful smile Karen would see later.
Your father loves you very much, my dear. But remember this, it is not what you wear or what you have, but the love and gratitude in your heart that make you valuable.
Yes, Mommy, but look, isn't it such a beautiful skirt?
As time passed, Karen didn't want to wear her ballerina skirt outside, so she only wore it at home because she never wanted it to get dirty outside. One day, a letter arrived for her father. Not understanding the sadness in the house, Karen kept trying to cheer her family up with games, but nothing seemed to help.
My dear daughter, I've been assigned as a soldier to a very distant country.
Okay. What will you bring me when you come back?
Well, I don't know when I will return, but I hope that one day I will be able to come back.
What? What do you mean? Then can't you just stay, Daddy? Please don't go.
Let's not make your father any sadder, my child. Come into my arms.
After her father was gone, everything in that big stone house changed. Her mother began working long hours to cover the household expenses. Because of this, she would come home late, tired, and exhausted.
We can no longer pay the rent. We need to move to a smaller place.
But your cough hasn't gone away for a long time, Mommy. What if it gets worse?
Working has made me a little tired, my dear, but don't worry. In a few days I will be just fine.
The new hut they moved into was the same one they now lived in. The cheerful laughter they once shared in their old home had grown quieter here. In the years that passed, there were even days when they could not find a single piece of wood to burn. Meanwhile, Karen felt very sad because she had grown too big to wear her beloved ballerina skirt. Noticing this, her mother made her another skirt from pieces of fabric patched all over.
I'm sorry, my dear, we cannot buy a new dress. But this skirt will keep you warm in winter.
It's okay, Mommy. I don't need a new dress. This skirt is already very nice, warm and cozy. Thank you.
My understanding, girl.
Karen couldn't throw away her old ballerina skirt, so she put it away in an old chest. Because the skirt reminded her of the wealth she had lost, the happiness, and the beautiful days when her mother and father were together. And from that day on, a fear began to grow in Karen's heart. It was the fear of losing something once she had it.
Oh no! It won't come off! Everything is muddy. How will I clean this?
Karen picked up a cloth from the ground and wiped the small muddy spots off her shoes. When she lifted her head, her mother's eyes had closed forever.
Mom? Mommy?
Only the sound of the wind outside and the sobs of the little girl echoed in the room. That night, Karen sat by the window in her bright red shoes. When she looked up at the sky, she saw a bright star falling, and it felt like a goodbye to her. The next day, it was her mother's funeral. On that gray day, Karen's red shoes were shining brightly. At that moment, a kind elderly woman who had lived alone for many years came over to them. She noticed the villagers whispering among themselves and listened closely.
Who wears shoes like that to a funeral? What a thoughtless child.
How attention-seeking she is.
She had a very poor mother. She couldn't have bought those shoes.
Maybe she stole them.
But unlike the others, the old woman did not look at her shoes. She looked at Karen's loneliness and the fear in her eyes. Realizing that Karen had no one left, she wanted to take care of her.
Don't be sad, my dear girl. Come with me.
Where are we going? I don't have a home to go to anymore.
I know, my dear. We are going to my home.
The old woman's house was warm and cozy, and it always smelled like fresh bread from the oven. The woman bought Karen new, clean clothes, woolen socks, and warm black boots.
These will keep your feet warm in winter, my dear girl. You can wear the red shoes when the time comes.
They are my most precious thing. No one can take my red shoes away from me.
Oh, my dear, I only said not to wear them every day.
Karen did not even look at the black boots.
They're be even cleaner now. Stay clean so you can always shine. My shoes shine like stars.
The old woman had always wished for a child, but her arms had remained empty. Before Karen came, her house had been so quiet that she had begun to fear the loneliness. So she never upset Karen and would give in to whatever she wanted.
Karen, come, my dear, look. I made beans for you, and we also have grape juice.
Beans again? I'm so tired of it. Can't we eat a hamburger or pizza just for once?
All right, my dear. Tomorrow I will sell these 2 gold coins and buy some meat from the butcher.
I want a new bag. I don't want to go to school with this old, torn bag.
Let me see where it's torn, my dear. I can sew it.
Sew it? I'm saying let's buy a new one. Ugh.
All right, my dear. Just don't be upset.
Years passed, and Karen grew into a young and beautiful girl. But as she grew older, her selfish and stubborn side became even stronger. Even though they squeezed her feet and hurt her, she still did not want to wear anything other than those red shoes.
These shoes are too small now. Can't you see? We need to buy new shoes.
Okay, my dear. But you know, we don't have much money. We must choose carefully.
We haven't gone to a dance or a ball for months. The girls always talk about the ball. They meet new people there. I want to go too.
Of course you can go, Karen. I have never stopped you.
But can I go like this? I need a different dress for every ball. Try to understand me.
But if we spend our money on clothes and shoes, how will we take care of the house, my dear girl?
I don't care. Weren't you going to do everything I want? Didn't you love me? Let's buy me new shoes first. Then we can look for a dress.
All right, my dear, all right. As long as you're not upset, let it be as you wish.
Karen and the old woman went to a shoemaker in town. As they walked among the shelves, Karen's eyes suddenly lit up.
These are the ones, the red shoes.
She saw an exact pair of the red shoes she had worn throughout her childhood.
Let's get these. Let me see. Yes, they fit me perfectly. I want the red shoe.
Karen, we can only buy 1 pair of shoes.
Fine, I'm saying let's buy these then.
What do you think about those black ones? You can wear them with anything and they are more affordable. Please, my dear.
No, I want them. You said you would buy them for me. If we don't buy these red shoes, I don't want any shoes. I'll walk barefoot and I won't even come home.
Karen,
I have an idea. You can buy me both.
The old woman felt very helpless. She spent the last of her money to buy both pairs of shoes for Karen.
Amazing. They look so cool.
They had to walk home because they had no money left. When they got home, Karen threw the box of the black shoes into a corner. The old woman felt sad when she saw this and let out a deep sigh, but she said nothing. Days passed, and one morning, someone knocked on the door. The old woman received news that someone she knew from the town had passed away.
today we are going to a funeral, Karen. Please take off those shoes and wear the black ones I bought for you.
Why is that? I will wear whatever I want.
The red shoes are not suitable for a funeral, Karen. Please, just this once. Can you do as I say?
Fine then. I'll wear a very long black dress. No one will see what shoes I'm wearing anyway.
Without noticing anything unusual, the old woman left the house with Karen for the funeral. The funeral was very crowded.
Mom, why is that girl wearing red shoes?
Shh, my dear. Be quiet.
Everyone in the crowd who heard this fixed their eyes on Karen's shoes.
What are you looking at? Have you never seen red shoes before?
What you're doing is not right. You're being so selfish, Karen. Can't you learn to be a little respectful?
I'm not selfish. Everyone is just jealous of my beautiful shoes. That's why they're looking.
Her stubborn love for the red shoes made her feel like she was right. After a while, the crowd at the funeral slowly began to disperse.
My feet feel strange. What is happening to me?
Karen kept jumping, hopping, and spinning without stopping, and she simply could not make herself stop.
Help! Please stop! Help me! Is this some kind of curse?
Oh, Karen, stop. I can't catch up with you. My knees.
I can't stop.
The red shoes turned out to be even more stubborn than Karen. They carried her out of the town and pulled her toward the forest. The shoes made Karen dance for 3 days and 3 nights. They led her across muddy roads and over large stones. She ran into sharp, thorny bushes. Her dress tore, but the shoes did not stop. She crossed icy, freezing rivers, but the shoes still did not stop.
Enough! Please, I beg you, stop now! Ouch! Oh! Help me!
At last, a woodcutter heard these cries for help coming from deep within the forest. When he quickly followed the sound, he saw Karen dancing without stopping.
My child, what is this state you are in? What is happening to you? Stop!
I can't stop. The shoes won't let me. I've been like this for days. Please, do something.
I will help you. Be careful.
The shoes. Help me take off the shoes.
The woodcutter was very experienced. He threw a long rope and pulled Karen toward the trunk of the oldest and strongest tree.
Hold on to the tree. You must not move.
I can barely hold on.
The woodcutter tied Karen to the tree so she would not move. Then he removed the red shoes that had caused all the pain from Karen's bruised feet and threw them far away.
Ugh, it hurts so much. My shoes! I'm sorry. Stop. Don't go. Don't leave me.
Let them go. Not good for you should stay away from you, my child.
I don't want to lose them. Even if they hurt me, I want them to stay with me.
Look, my child. I cut down the oldest trees in the forest so that young sprouts can have space to grow. You need to learn to let go of some things so that you can face the balance of life.
At first, Karen could not understand what the woodcutter was saying. The red shoes had already disappeared deep into the forest.
Here, drink this water. Don't think about the shoes anymore. You are free from them.
Thank you. You saved me from great pain.
Even though every step Karen took hurt, she had plenty of time to think about what had happened. Along the way, she listened to the crackling sound of the dry leaves beneath her feet. When she looked up, she noticed tiny, fresh green leaves growing at the tips of the branches where the old leaves had fallen. Then her eyes fell upon a dry cocoon.
The woodcutter was right. Every ending is actually a new beginning. No one and nothing can stay with us forever.
And at last, Karen was able to reach her home in the evening darkness. When the old woman saw Karen in that state, she ran to her and hugged her tightly.
Oh, my Karen. I was so afraid of losing you. Where have you been?
I'm here now. Don't worry.
The old woman cleaned and bandaged Karen's injured feet. She gave her a warm, delicious-smelling bowl of soup. As Karen drank her soup, she fixed her eyes on the black shoebox by the fireplace.
I thought if I let go of those red shoes, I would forget the beautiful days with my mother.
You will not forget your mother, my dear. You don't need a red shoe to remember her. She is in your heart, with you.
Not just my mother, but those days. Our joy, our happiness. It felt like every time I wore those shoes, I could go back to those days.
It is still in our hands to live happy and joyful days, my dear girl.
Karen felt a little bit of relief. The next morning, she woke up before the old woman. She wanted to show the old woman that she had changed.
Shall we go for a walk?
Of course.
Karen and the old woman went for a peaceful walk by the edge of the forest.
You know, yesterday I truly understood how exhausting it is to fight against pain.
You are right, my dear. Sometimes holding on too tightly to something can take us away from what is real.
From now on, when I feel sad, I will always appreciate the warmth of a hand reaching out to me. That's why you are the greatest gift after my mother. If I have hurt you, I am truly sorry.
Oh, Karen, my dear, look, even in the cold of winter, it has said hello to life again. Old leaves fall so that new buds can grow. Just like this nature, your mother's love, my dear girl, never ends.
Karen learned that it was not what she owned, but the love and gratitude in her heart that made her truly valuable. Like a budding flower, she continued her life with hope as a brand new sprout. And her mother's love remained the most precious treasure in her heart.